No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we got VL Deck on the podcast. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm here. I'm with you, bro. So, you know, that's a positive for me.
You're the only person that Young Thug ever asked me to interview. How you feel about that?
Thug's my brother. I love Thug.
Really?
Yeah, Thug, my brother.
He never even asked me to interview any of his actual artists that are signed to him that he makes money off of.
Exactly. Like, they call organic. Some things call organic. When a relationship organic, it be like that. Like, we can go talk 6, 7 months or a year. When I call, bro, what you want? What you need me to do? That's love. Like, so when it's genuine, it's different. And it's always been like that. Like, I got like over 30, 40 songs with Thug.
Really?
Yes, yeah. He on all my tapes, but I just stopped putting rappers on my tape now. But all my previous tape, my brother on now, he like anytime I ask for anything, need or want, he do it. He never told me no.
Because I saw another interview where you were saying that, you know, in Atlanta, it's so about the streets that like you said you're like, I'm a nobody in music, but and this was a few years ago too, but you said I'm a nobody in music, but as far as the streets go, people fuck with me, so it's like the fact that my music hasn't exploded or whatever, that don't matter because it's different.
Even that, it's just like a person from the projects with a name, and then a dude getting in the rap game and blowing up. He still needs somebody from the street, just like I need somebody in the rap game. See what I'm saying? So it even out. So your face card really matters in this game. And then, you know, respect take you a long way. And I got a good face card in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is.
You were born and raised in Atlanta?
Yeah, Zone 6.
Talk about it.
Edgewood, Trouble, probably a whole lot run, all us from the same neighborhood. Edgewood, Alley Boy, from the same neighborhood. Like, you know, it's just the same neighborhood. We had to hustle. I got my name from my corner. See, a lot of folks like VL, my name Vicious Living Deck. That's what the VL stands for. I don't bang, shout out to Bangs, but I don't bang. On my corner, it was like 10, 20 of us, maybe 30, and we had to get it how we live. Anything went on our corner except old folks, rape, and kids. But other than that, we had to get it how we live. It was vicious, so that's how it was. We run the cars, and that's how we had to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Whoever get to the cell first.
So was Gucci already like a fucking superstar by the time that you were really coming up off the child phase of your life?
True story though, man. Gucci really came up together in the same club. It used to be this club called the Libra. And everybody who was somebody went through that club.
I used to always hear him talk about that.
The Libra. Like all they used to be in there doing open mics and stuff. So everybody blowed up. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci from the same zone, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Before Gucci though, who was like well known in Atlanta out of Zone 6? Like, who were you looking at? Like all that.
Boy.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta give him a rose.
Yep.
That's my brother. Like, I gotta give him a rose. Like, Boy brought the gangs. He did a video with Crips and the Bloods before.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Boy, he had his run like on the ground king.
Like people who wanted to hurt each other, but they put it aside for the video?
Yeah.
Damn.
Literally. He didn't just have them in the video together, but he did it like he went to their hood. His face card was that good to, hey, I'm on the way, Adam. Whatever you is, and then I leave and I'm on the way to you, bro.
He was someone that you were around, like, or was he somebody that you didn't even know because he was a little bit like older and stuff?
Who, Addy?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man.
Because you got videos with him now.
Yeah, man, Addy don't Thug together. It's before rap. Like, everybody you really see me with before rap besides, like, YB, who else, like Shy Glizzy, they not like, I got songs feel like, but everybody else from really Atlanta, like I know them, like Future, like them my people. Scooter showed me the rap game. When I came home from prison, he took me around the world.
Really?
And I just took it upon myself to dap up every promoter every time I came off stage. Cause one thing I respect about Scooter, how I do my artists now, when I come, he let me open up, and then he bring me back out in the middle of the show with a song that me and him own. So that give him like a buzz. They don't know you, but they gonna remember you. And it's on you to do what you gotta do in your 10 minutes. And that's all I used to be, you know what I mean? So then, man, Scooter, we never had a crowd, meaning a lot of people chant our songs to make folks look. It always been me and him on stage. So, and that gave me a lot of courage too, cause he never had a crowd, he made it, and I never had a crowd, and I'm on the way to making it. See what I'm saying? So.
To me, Young Scooter is like one of the most underrated rappers of all time, and one of my most listened to rappers of all time, which I don't know if people would expect that or understand, but there's something about how he just simplifies shit and just hits you with the realest shit over and over. I believe 100%, not every last word, there's a little bit of exaggeration, but for the most part, I'm on board when Scooter starts talking.
100%, because you're going to get that out. Every rapper exaggerated a little, but some rappers really like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I can say he's really like that. And then being really like that will hinder us from our career too. That's why we really ain't took it off sometimes, because we really be like that, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, okay, so I don't know. Take us back to the early days of you. It's kind of like a played out question, but I've been saying this for years. Shout out to Dirty Glove Bastard. But
Yeah, my people.
when did you pop up off the porch? Like, what was like you kind of getting out there for the first time? Like, I'm trying to draw this narrative
Yeah,
out.
like, see, with Dirty Glove, they always been around. I watched they platform build too. So they used to pull up on me in the projects and interview me. That's
Right.
how far we go back. They used to pull up like, bro, I'm pulling where you at. And I always been my label called Section 8. But where I used to get my roll on that, I used to call it the 8. They used to area pull up on me. That's why they shot Bad and Bougie at. Like where I was it was a little historic project site. You know what I'm saying? So it was known for that. Everybody wanted to come visit. Folks would just come visit and take a picture right there with me. See what I'm
Really?
saying? I don't have my boy Slump go out pull up on. Like a lot of folks deal with me. See what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. So Dirty Glove always pulled up on me. And then as time come, every time they bring something like I got a podcast. Come on now, I'm gonna come on there and speak what I speak because I'm always trying to help and heal the next person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I say Trap House. So Dirty Glove just always been with me. Then we had dropped a couple songs and stuff together. So we just built together.
Oh, okay. Because I was just asking like about you literally hopping off the porch, but you're basically saying that they were
off the porch. Oh yeah. Oh man, I've been out the porch since I was 12. Like, I
Okay.
got kicked out when I was 12, but my mama loved me to death. But you know, she showed me tough love, and I went with my dad, and that's when I started hustling. So
But she
I've been
kicked you out at 12. What were you doing that was so
yeah,
bad?
I was so bad that when you was bad growing up, where I'm from, your grandma would say, "Hey, I wash my hand with you, I give you the God." And once they say that, you really bad.
Wow.
Like it was a point in time, like this gonna sound crazy. I wanted to go to jail. Like I was doing so much stuff, I wasn't getting caught. Like I want to go to chain gang. I want to see what it like. I want to get my fighting game up. That's how your brain can be messed up. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how I was till I finally went through everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh boy, I don't want to do that no more. Now I got kids. And when you're kid, like you go to doing so many skit bids. Like I ain't never did a long time, but I did a lot of 2 and 3s and 2s and 3s. You see what I'm saying? So your kids go to growing up, and then it got to the point where they finally asked me, like, "Hey man, why you keep leaving?" So it's over with now. Now it's time to grow up and get you some money. Like you can be known for being a crash dummy, or you can be known for getting some money in the hood. You start out want to be a crash dummy, get your name, or like he'll do this, and then it turn into want to get.
It's
some
almost
money.
better to get caught at that point because you want the experience
Yeah,
more than
like,
you want the money and
I
getting
said in
away
the
with it.
song, the man who, don't take this wrong, the man who failed, like he done been through more than the one who never failed. Because okay, I know how to survive. They give us 1 or 2 mustards in a sandwich pack on the and you locked up. I save them 3 days and make me a perfect sandwich later on, 3 days later. So I know how to survive on the other side of the world, and I know how to survive in the real world. But the average person ain't never been in chain gang. Some folks do with their mind. I don't really seen people like millionaires, regular people can't handle jail. Thugs, whatever, get in jail and cry like, come on, bro, you was just doing a lot out there. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of folks really don't know what they looking for in life till they find it like, oh, this ain't what I really wanted. It'd be too late.
It's crazy when you see a young guy who you realize like they're not scared of shit. They're not worried about getting caught. They're not worried like they'll rob somebody. They're running around wherever they got to go. Like no precautions. And you just realize like, damn, you could only really be that way until you face some fucking
Yes.
consequences, you know?
Yes, and the person who don't have nothing to live for like that too. They don't care about crashing. They ain't got nothing, and they feel like, boy, don't nobody love me, so I don't care nothing about what you doing because you got something going on.
Yeah.
So that's what they call like, you gotta respect the error. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't respect the error. It ain't about being scared. It just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the error. A lot of folks don't respect the error. That's how you be like rappers getting their chain took and stuff because they be doing too much and moving unaccordingly. You know what I'm saying? You know you like this, don't move like that. But don't get me wrong, I move like that. I'm out here in Cali right now with all my jewelry on, just me and my old lady. You see what I'm saying? But that's just me. And I don't see people like, bro, what's up? I'm like, what's happening? Cause you know what I'm saying? But when I get to a certain level where they just bomb rushing me, then I will. Know what I mean? But other than that, though, like.
But you got people that you meet up with when you come out to California? or-
Yeah. My brothers, them just landed. Like, Gonna Thought, them just landed right now. Casino and Future just hit me. Like, soon, like, they here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got people here, but, you know, I just like moving like this because it give me a comfort. It give other people comfort. Like, bro, really like that. What up, bro?
You
know
mean
what I'm
just
saying?
only moving around like with your girl and not with like a bunch of dudes? Like a lot of times people pull up with 20 people and you kind of feel it. Like he needs those 20 people to like feel like he's really moving around, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have this same, like you wouldn't know what's going on with me even back home. If it's up, wall, trial data now, I'm always have this smile, so you'll never be able to read me. You know what I'm saying? But like club nights, we come deep because, you know, that's just how it is. I'm not just walking in no club by myself. But club nights, you know, I got my people with me. But other than that, I'm really moving like this because I know what I'm gonna do. And that's sad to say. You don't never know what the next person gonna do.
Right.
Yeah, that's just how it is, though. You know,
Yeah.
I'm covered.
The club is different.
Yeah, the club's different.
People like go to the club to start problems.
Yeah, nigga came club just to fight. That was a song back in the day.
That is weird though. There's a lot of dudes who are like that. If they can't get some pussy, they're trying to fight.
You know, now be having that going on too, man. No 9 to 5 or no street hustle. So a lot of folks just be angry with themselves, bro. That's what it be like. Cause I don't be angry with myself, but I ain't never been a hater. A lot of folks just be a hater. Like I'm just go out here and pedestrian rob, anybody rob. Man, go hit you a bank. You gonna get the same time. You gonna crash out. Go hit you a bank, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Cause yeah, I mean, if you do an armed robbery, you're getting how much time?
They getting out more time now. Back in the day, it was 5 to 10 years. Now you getting life sentences.
That's crazy. Okay, so what was the first bid that you did? Like, how'd you actually finally get caught for
My
the first
first
thing?
bid was, man, I think I had, my first bid was armed robbery, man. I think, yeah, that was my car. I was 17. They sent me straight to prison. They gave me straight without everything I was wishing for. Straight to prison, down the road. Then it was so messed up because prison was overcrowded. And they had just took the coffee off the stove, so they had a war going on back then. It was Keeper Coffee was a big thing. And I was 17, I was just coming in wild open. Asking people give me a shake, asking me go make me a shake. My old dude pulled me down to the side, like, bro, you gonna die. Like, how long you got, man? I was like, man, they back then you used to have to lie for your time. So I was like, I got 10 years. He was like, bro, you gonna die if you don't sit down. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, get you some weed, man, save you some weed and send you some money home, man, and live off the land.
You were trying to get a shank right away.
I was back, cause that's, man, it was the movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. Now my uncle was going to chain gang, and it was a popular chain gang called Alto back then. And they had a shuffle. It was an Alto, like a fang gang, like, it was a certain prison called Alto Shuffle. And the shuffle is your fang gang. So you want to go get your fang gang, you come home and bring that shit to the streets. You know, whoop a nigga ass in the hood, but the gun and shit came now. But back then, that's what it was. You want to go get your fang gang. Like,
So you remember Atlanta when it was still more normal to fight?
yeah.
When did that change, in your opinion?
It changed out the blue. I ain't gonna say a particular year. I just say, hey, like Katrina messed our shit up. When New Orleans came, I ain't gonna lie, they turned us up with the killing. You know what I'm saying? Cause they were killing and we were killing. So New Orleans really turned it up. So 05, our city, it been turned ever since then. Like, you made it past 05, like, you're a gangster. Like, so Slim say you made it past 94, you made it past 05, you're a gangster.
Can you? Yeah, sorry, but we got the sound effects going crazy. Okay, so, but how did you end up eventually like adapting to prison? How did you end up making it through your time? Like, did you slow it down a little bit soon after?
Once you don't get no mail, like, you be angry at first because you didn't get no mail call from your girlfriends and partner them stop sending money and stuff. And then you be like, man, I just got to do like that. That was back then, though, so I'm speaking on that bid. You know what I'm saying? Because bid's over with now, but it was like you just be in a hurt space if you ain't got store money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I was locked up while recession hit, so a lot of my family was messed up. So, you know what I mean?
Well, like 2008?
Yeah,
that one?
the one Jesus was rapping about. It was bad. You know, whatever one that was, you know what I mean? So
right.
I don't really, now that I don't got older and you get a certain type of money, you unpunish folks for what they did to you. Like, even to folks not sending you money, like, bro, ain't nobody obligated. Like, obligation is a sin, and that's something I learned. So I unforgive a lot of people, you know, like, whatever I'm trying to say, like, I'm not mad at a lot of people no more who I was mad at. Y'all didn't have it. A lot of folks just fucked up and couldn't say that. Yeah. And, you know, you can't tell no female, hey, do this.
Right.
Don't fuck him. You didn't raise that girl. You can't tell her never do her pussy. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And once you get that out your head, your time easy because you is you. Like,
but you have to basically get rid of all your
everything.
expectations.
Man, you gotta let all that go because your time gonna be hard. Them folks still gonna do what they want to do. They gonna have to still go get them something to eat, go to the club. You can't tell them folks not to do. They'll lie and say they ain't gonna go, but you wouldn't want that, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes I have certain friends who they have, you know, family members in prison or whatever, and the world stops when they call, and they will sit there and talk to their fucking homie for a half hour, even though he don't got nothing to talk about. And that's when I realized, like, that's a real person and that's a real relationship right there.
Yeah. See, guess what? I used to be mad at folks because they ain't talk to me because they used to send me money, and I respect it too. Like, I talk to sometime, but I'm gonna send you some money, even though I'm too busy to talk. Because some people do be too busy to talk. I can really say that. Like, you might be driving anything, mad at anything, you can't talk. And he think you mad, but I'm gonna send you some money. I don't think I'll text. Send me your cash out, bro. Like, all my partners tell me, like, send me your cash out. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got to go to the store. Even if you don't want to, you calling because you want to go to the store. You want to hear what's going on, but you still calling because you want to go to the store. And I know about that, boy. But I want you to make store every week because I know that's the feeling, just to eat and gamble. That's all you got, to eat and gamble.
In Atlanta, you were in prison in Atlanta? Or they ship you
Just
off somewhere
Georgia.
else?
Yes,
Georgia in
Georgia.
general. Is that like, does the gang shit still matter? Is it race-based or what?
Yeah, gang. See, now gang serious in Atlanta. At first it used to be a joke, but now it's real. Like gang's real. Like, yeah, so gang's real. And then down the road, gang's real. Down the road, they said back then it was cities. Savannah, Atlanta, Macon, like it was sectioned off in where you from. Now gangs don't matter. Atlanta, dude, click up with Savannah and ride on Atlanta, and it'll be vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So gangs rule now. Period. You'll trade on your family for the gang now.
How'd your life change when you got out though? Like, did you stay on the same shit, or did you try to change your life?
My last bid, I bought in the scooter. And I was like, man, you like, bro, you can't come on and rap with me.
Wait, while you were locked up?
No, when I came home,
when you came back,
2012.
okay.
My last bid. I ain't been in prison no more. I'm a grown man. I got assets, whole record label, everything.
Oh, so that was the last one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a whole record label now. Like all my features and everything been since I've been home. I ain't seen the jail cell.
But so then you meet Scooter in what sort of environment?
Like at the car wash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling through the hood. I'm at the car wash. Him and my little partner, we call the Runts. They was with him then because everybody had got out the streets. And
The Runts. I remember when he used to talk about
Runts,
that. Yeah.
I started the Runts and then
Before the Runts.
Yeah, before the weed, everything. We were thugging in the hood. We got it off the movie City of God. We was in there watching the movie City of God one day. And we just took a trade and just started doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's crazy.
Damn. So so how did you and Scooter start? Like, did he start to really put you on the rap game? Were you not really doing your thing before that?
We always rap. We used to like rap in the hood, make CDs. And my partner Neil, his name go to beat around. He gonna be big too. We used to rap in his closet. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story, I'm just riding past the hood, and we got a car wash in the hood. Scooter, everybody was at the thing. I pull up on Scooter, and I jump out, holler down my partner. He like, bro, I rap. I like, nigga, I know you rap. You been rapping forever. He like, bro, you need to come with me. I like, bet. I'm gonna come with you because I'm fresh out. I need to try something new. Man, I went to the first show with him, seen how they were reacting to him. He was getting 25 a show then. That was a lot of money.
2012, that's when he
Man,
first
my
popping
boy was
off
getting
too.
25 a show, so he was doing it like 4 times a night. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I'm finna rap. So he had brought a K Block, free K Block. He finna get out. Put us in there, we had a little rap group rapping, and that thing, I started performing my little 1 or 2 songs, and it picked up over the years, you know what I mean? Like, it picked up, bro. Every time I come out of the stage, I dap up the promoter who booked him. Like, remember me, bro? And it just came like that. And then I got cool with this promoter named Tim Boss. He big with promoting right now. And Tim Boss booked me, my first show in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, but Scooter showed me the ropes, like, you know what I mean? You don't need a crowd, bro. Just do it. Get up there and handle your business.
I feel like I have so many interviews where somebody has that story about a more established rapper coming along and basically putting them on the game, like a talented young guy like you who doesn't necessarily know all that. Like, you know how to make money in the streets, but you don't know how to figure out the Spotify checks and the fucking all that stuff.
I
know?
read up on a lot of that, though. Like, I had to read them. I had to took a lot of losses, though. Like, I had to get stole from, too. Like, I had a lot of music like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now I got like 20 tapes out. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn the business.
Who stole from you?
Like some former people I was signed to.
They signed you some bullshit, so you weren't really getting
and he was like, really stealing is something you don't know about, but that's stealing. I don't care if Adam, your name tied to this water bottle right here. You eating off of it, give me my money off of it. Don't tell me I don't know about it.
Right.
So that's stealing. You feel me? So yeah, but it's on you to not know your business. So I started reading. I just start reading.
And really, by that standard, then signing to any record label is stealing, because you know that's the whole deal. Is that like, oh, we're gonna make you famous. We're gonna take a shitload of your money in the meantime, but we're gonna help make you famous in the long run.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it was some hood shit anyway. So I need to go through that to make me who I am now, because now it's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went gold and check before. Shout out. How you spell my brother's name right here?
Who?
Right here. How you say his name? I hate when I mess up with my boy name. He always like, bro, you just can't. One went gold and everything. How do you say this right here?
I can't wait. It's such a dramatic build up to how to pronounce this person's name.
Man, what? I just tagged him on my Instagram, didn't I, baby? Yeah, it is right here. Yeah, my fault. Hold it right there. How you say that?
S. Barracuda.
Yeah.
I went gold in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, but that's his name though. I just can't pronounce his name though.
Shout out S. Barracuda is this person with 141,000 followers,
Man,
crazy ass face
That's
tattoos.
my
Jesus
brother.
Christ.
That's my brother, man. We did that record and it's shout out, man. So
But he's from the Czech Republic and he tapped in with you and just
yeah,
wanted
that's
to do
my
music?
brother. He pulled up in the song, shout out, like we eating off the song. So that's why I really tell people like, just cause you ain't in the limelight, you never know what an artist doing. As long as he know how to sell his music, and I know how to sell my music. Shout out to guys at Empire. Like it's just all about staying down, man, and work. Like never give up.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So how hard was it for you to like turn off the side of your brain that was still in the streets? And by the time you came home from that last bid, was it like clear to you, like I can't keep doing this?
Yeah, because you have to see like, as the street slowed up for me, my last bid, as far as getting money and going to the store. Like man, I was like, oh no, I can't do that. Now I gotta come home and mold. I had to mold myself my own backbone. Like meaning, if you're gonna be in these streets, you need to have lawyer money, you need to have family money put up for them, and you need to have store money. However long you out here thugging, whatever bid you catch, you need to have some money put up for that bid. And so I was like, okay, I gotta minimize I gotta minimize my crimes. I started selling weed. Now I got a weed license now though.
Right.
So I'm a cannabis dealer, but now. Yeah, that's what it is, though.
That's got to have been crazy to see that change throughout your
life. Man,
life.
I love that part. Like, I really got a deal in Oakland with weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a license. Like, and it came from the corner. Like, my label called Section 8 Entertainment.
Right.
So when folks hear it, they be like, bro, you crazy. Nah, this me. Yeah. I'm giving you this me. Like, this what I bring to the rap game. Every artist got to know what they going to bring to the rap game. And a lot of artists don't know. They just, I'm a rapper. No, bro, I'm an MC. I tell stories of what people going through. Every one of my tapes is something you done went through in your life, Adam. Right. I promise I got a song for something. You know what I'm saying? But what I live by too, though, is no depression. You know how you do that? If I'm not dead in jail, I'm never depressed. You can ask anybody around me.
You never been depressed?
If I'm not in jail or dead.
In jail, you can get depressed.
I'm super depressed.
Really?
I'm super evil. I steal out your locker box.
I'm surprised you would say that just because it feels like these days it's kind of trendy to be depressed. And people be rapping saying like, I got demons that are chasing me.
Man, they tripping, man. You ain't doing that, man. You trying to sound cool, man. I'm having fun.
Right.
And they having fun. Because get what? They doing more. They got more machines behind them. Right. And I know if I'm having fun with me selling my own music, I know what they doing. Because they can sit in the studio, everything and bought for them. So don't tell me you fighting demons, bro. You just rapping good.
Bro,
see what I'm saying?
It's funny because when I think about somebody like Thug, that's one thing that I've always respected about him is he seems like he made a lot of money and he's really happy about it. And he's enjoying his life and he's not fun. Yeah.
Bro, don't make party music, man.
He seemed a little bit turbulent in that early part of his career when he maybe didn't have the money right and everything like that. But like you look at somebody like him, or also I know this is for rappers in general, like that thing you said about how you could have a court date tomorrow hanging over your head and you're still gonna be walking in here with a smile on your face, right?
Dang, you can't read me, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Thug like that too. Like he like that. Like he forever turned. We pipe. Like we not going through no depression, man. We got some sad songs. You have to make sad songs, but no. Man, we piped up. We having fun. We living life. Like every day is fun. Like I'm gonna work so I can live like this. So I work to live special.
Yo, I seen the weirdest video where some Australian girl or a British girl was in your fucking trap house or your house, I guess. And,
shout out. She came away from Australia. Actually bought me some chocolate too. Like
you're telling her what lean is? She has no idea.
She know that. We had burgers on the grill. We called them the 8 burgers back then.
Yeah.
Like she was just like, wow, we came way over here just to see. Like, cause she told me you never know who looking. So that's why I tell the next person, like, bro, you never know who like you. Cause you gonna always hear people. Folks tell me I can't rap all the time. Like his voice, he too this, he too that, he too old. Bro, everybody older than me. Every rapper you can think older than me. You see what I'm saying? So don't never give up. It's just you. I know what I bring to people, man. I'm a bright side king. I find the bright side of everything. So listen to my music for that.
I think you got a real magnetic personality. Like regardless of the music, you're just somebody that I think. That's why once I really started tapping into the music, because like there's not a lot of people that can ask me to interview somebody. And I'm just immediately gonna get really interested and like really start looking at them and stuff. But I started looking at your shit. I'm like, oh no, this guy's tight. Like people really, I can see why people fuck with him.
And if I ever do get mainstream, like I said a song recently, I said, I got work with Slime, Future, and Lil Top. 125 and jury still don't feel like I pop. That's true because like I still wake up and do regular stuff. Or I can get on you know, Hollywood stuff too. I can easily live like a rapper, security guard up, do all this, but I just like being it's like I'm in the middle of it. It's like I'm in the middle of it. Like it's battle. I hope I really stay like this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a sense of mind to me. You know what I mean? Like I see some of my partners really big, and they like, damn, they can't come back, and they want to come back.
Really?
I know, man. I got some partners really want to come back to the street, not as far as hustling, but as far as regular, like bomb rush. Let's take a picture. Folks ask me for pictures and stuff, but a dude will walk past me like, bro, you real, and keep going. Versus saying my thought, like, bro, we gotta have a picture, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's the overwhelming part. Once you get to the level of fame that like you're a cloud opportunity for everybody who sees you, including the people who don't even listen to rap, including some 9-year-old girl who's with her mom and she don't know who you are, but she wants a photo. That's when shit gets a little overwhelming.
Yeah. But you know, whatever destined for you gonna happen for you though. But any different day I can wake up big. But just like I say, I'm right here with you, bro. So I'm doing something right.
Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah. Give me an average day in your life when you're at home. I want to know how VL Deck lives.
Well, I get up, whatever restaurants. We got a lot of good restaurants. So whatever restaurant go on in town. Studio 4 times a week. Shop a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just really stay to myself. I be in my own world. Like, I got product. I got sea moss infused with THC. I got regular sea moss. Like, man, shout out How the Vegan. Like, I just got like a quarter, like a half an island of sea moss. That's another hustle.
Sea moss. Because is that the shit that NLE Chop is selling as well? Or he's selling some kind of holistic shit. I feel like that's where the game is going.
Yeah, the game, everything, even crypto, everything is just switching over. So I'm just staying in the loop. You know what I'm saying? I got books. I got a real R&Q. I got a book out right now on Amazon, 5 stars right now. It's a quote. It's not a book. It's just everyday things. Like I might say, don't do nothing lame on one page, or never pocket watch, or your time coming. So I got a whole book of quotes out. You know what I mean? Just something to live by. You know what I mean? So you won't do nothing lame. I practice on not doing nothing lame. Like, man, just be you. You get the same results. Yeah, what I got stands too for the Instagram stand. I got shirts and stuff, merch. Yeah, I follow the steps of Master P and Young Dolph as far as independent grind. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm always working. Like,
you're a big Dolph fan too?
Trucks, everything, Airbnb. Yeah, Dolph my boy. We got videos too. Dolph my brother. We got a song called Loners. Like, I'm a loner. I don't mess with nobody. Yeah, we just be to ourselves.
You really feel like that? Because I think a lot of people say that, and then whenever I see them, they're with like 500 people.
I did that. But you, like, guess what? Like, I'm a loner now. People tell you, my clothing line called Famous Loner. You know what I mean? So that's just me. And I don't been around rappers where you wake up every day thinking, man, I've been with YB in his prime. So imagine that. Like, me and YB got a tape out. Like, he getting born rushing, folks start born rushing you, so you waking up every day like, I'm finna blow up today and never blow up. You don't get that same feed. So that's why I tell people, your timing gonna be different, cause I got a video with Future out, you know what I'm saying? Like, tape with YB, and I'm still at a certain level, but I'm not judging my position, but I'm supposed to be way bigger. The average person doing a tape with these people right now, they out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is with me. Like, I'm cool with where I'm at. I'm just grinding.
How did you meet Youngboy? Where'd that come from?
It was out the blue. His crew hit me up. Like, Banru, I got Banru like my second fan base, really, being real. Louisiana, period. And his crew hit me up way when he had like 40,000 followers.
Oh, so it was that early?
Oh, yeah, we been.
Holy
sat on my
shit.
sofa. Like, we done been through a lot together, like YB.
But they hit you up just on some shit where they fucked with the music and they saw what you were doing and they just wanted to get involved?
That's how it always be with any rapper. Like, you see that rapper on Instagram as himself.
Yeah.
Like, man, I want to see if he really like that. And they go from there, it's turning to organic.
Right.
Like, man, why we sit around each other 6-7 months before we even talk? He crazy. You know what I mean? He crazy as, you know what I'm saying? He in his own little world.
Yeah. But did you see him as being like a upcoming superstar when you met him back then?
I always told him he was going to be big. I just wanted to listen to him. You know how you always got advice for your little brother? But, you know, everybody thugging in their own way, though. And they come from a different thugging. See, my thugging is thugging and getting money. Banru's strictly chopper slanging, and you know, it's a few more getting fast money, but it's more killing than grinding.
Why do you think that is? Because that feels like a big difference between a lot of places.
Yeah, that's anywhere like it's some people even in Chirac. It's some people getting major money, but it's more killing. Like, you clout up out killing in certain states than grind. Atlanta is like baby Harlem. Like, we want to show some money. Well, you'll get knocked out too, but it's about turned up down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, New York, Harlem turned up. You know, you get killed anywhere, but you know your certain cities for money and certain cities for killing.
Certain cities have just made it a lot harder to kill someone. Like when you think about New York, it's so much more dangerous to have a gun out there and shit. So you just don't think of it as being this place where that's where motherfuckers die. But when you think about Miami right now, it's like that's where motherfuckers get shot and locked up. Like bad things happen to you when you're in Miami. There's too much freedom.
You gotta think a chopper $150 to $200 down south. So you got a dude on the corner just when him got paid, got his check and went and bought him a chopper. He got 50 rounds for $200 to $300 on the corner. Now you make him mad. Okay, get what? Now add that time 10 in the hood. Now you got 30 choppers in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go to war with that hood. Now this hood got 60 choppers. That's what it is.
ESTG was telling me in his neighborhood that you just walk around and everybody got a gun. Everybody walking around with a machine gun under their arm.
Oh, yeah, that's how it is.
In Louisville.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like, shout out Louisville, too. Shout out G2. G, my boy. But, yeah, everybody, like, every hood like that, like, it's no lacking right now. And then if it's up like that, you can't lack because you know it's up, so why you outside? You know what I'm saying? Or why you ain't got a gun? Why you ain't got your crew with you? Like, some stuff be like, come on now, bro, you knew it was up.
But it feels like there's like a thin line because on one hand, like, okay, the gun laws are strict in New York, so there's less gun crime, but then you have somebody like Fabio Foreign who was actually in Jersey, but it's similar laws, where he's just popping over to the ATM real quick. They go to give him a ticket, the gun falls out of his jacket, boom, he's facing a crazy case. He might go away for a few years at least. But then on the other hand, it's like, do you really want to live in a place where everybody's walking around with a Draco in their hand?
That's just like me. Like, everywhere I go, I always say, I can't stay here. I got to go home. Like, ain't nowhere like my town, and that's how everybody is about their city. Because I don't have people like, bro, you can stay in Atlanta, bro. We can get money, live right here, do this every day, bro. Nigga like, bro, I got to go where biting it. Oh, you right, bro. That's your environment. So till you ready to get out your environment, like, hey, man, my boy just moved to Mexico. What the hell he moved? Because he don't broaden his horizon now. You got to broaden your horizon unless you just want to, some folks just want to see the same the rest of their life. Like, I'm that man in the club. The whole now you don't grow up in the same club. You got money too, though, but you just want to be known in your city. Some folks take it out of town. Like, in our city, we got New York dudes run our clubs. People from every other city run our club.
Really?
And Atlanta dudes don't even see that. I'm one of the ones sitting back saying that. I'm finna come with me some hooker lounges, too. Because I see everybody from out of town. Yeah.
Hooker lounge. It sounds a little different.
Yeah, them down south. I'm from the trap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I'm gonna give me some hooker lounge. Whatever you said, hook. I can't say it right. Some hooker lounge, and that's what's it. You gotta have you some lamb chops, seafood on your appetizer, like what it is, you know.
But it's crazy because, like, all right, I remember when I was young, like stealing and doing credit card fraud and even selling drugs and all that shit, that made sense to me way before the idea of starting an actual business made sense to me, which I really regret because I could have spared myself a lot of fucking frustration.
I ain't have good with scamming, man. I always got jammed though. That was one of my prisons. I ain't have good. My partner, man, they had some good luck with it. I ain't have a good luck. I always got caught up, man. I just whooped the charges.
Really?
A late charge from 7-8 years ago.
They got you 7 or 8 years after for scamming?
Yeah, because that's just how it be. Your name always be tied to it. And then make it so bad, it wasn't even me. Me and my partner was into cars in a whole nother city, and he got his name ran. They let us go and everything, but his name was still on some stuff. He get caught out of town somewhere else. They run his tag at a Walmart, put me in the car. I'm finna sue them right now for whatever it called, false imprisonment, all type of stuff, because I'm finally in the right. Man, I had to go through. They dropped me off in middle Kentucky, 3 weeks, couldn't call. All type of stuff, man.
Damn. That's all fucked up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that is the best thing that you could do for a young person who's coming up from a tough environment is to put them on to legitimate business or help them see that there's a better way that they can make some money rather than a lot of people never thought like, oh, I could open a, you know, and a lot of that stuff takes capital. So it's not like, you know, if your family has never had $10,000, then the idea of starting a business where you're probably going to need $100,000 is it's like a fantasy, you know?
Yeah. See, in the hood right now, and they catching on, they starting to look hood girls, getting them boutiques, selling hair, eyelashes, dudes selling clothes and stuff. So they finally catching on in the black community as you really sit back and just look. Like, they finally catching on now, like, as far as trying to start bidding, and then the PPP just turned them up too. So they buying, everybody got business.
I heard that like half of the PPP money was scammed.
Yeah, especially from out this way. They tore this town up.
That's what I hear.
They were locking people up on Rodale Drive. You couldn't even go shopping, but
right.
They said, putting out car, they locking you up. That's crazy to see.
I was talking to people who own stores on Melrose, and you're expecting them to say that the sales are way down, and they're like, nah, actually with the PPP, you got random ass people coming in and spending $500 on shirts and shoes and skateboards or whatever.
Man, they don't even care. They went crazy. It's really good for the world, though. I ain't gonna even lie, man. The world, 2020 it was biting so bad that they had to issue out money. They took us through so much they had to. The whole world went through something, every race. So they had to give out some money like that. You just gotta wake up and see it. That's why everybody happy right now. They finna hit with another disaster, Great Depression.
It's crazy because now everybody going out to the club again, and you're just seeing so much more shit. You're seeing all these people together. It's kind of tripping you out, right? You ain't hearing
about Corona no more.
Oh, no. That's
everything is just a myth. It's just, you just got to go with life. I just smile through it all. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
I saw you tell a story that I feel like it kind of deserves some retelling, but basically you ended up getting shot in front of your kid, and it not only was stuffed with bread at some point.
Yeah, because I couldn't. I was in the halfway house. Like,
so you didn't want? Okay, you couldn't go to the hospital, right?
In the halfway house, you could break your finger. Guess what? You're going back to prison.
Just for breaking your finger?
Yeah, it's because you can't go home like that. You got to go heal up. And I was like, man, I can't do that. I had got locked up in the halfway house and everything, but I always had time to get out and make it back or call home and have my old lady or my partner extend the time on the, like, he gonna be late tonight. Because my partner had a shop and I used to work for him. You know what I'm saying? So when I ended up getting shot, I couldn't go, but the only thing about it, it went through the seat and bit me on my back, so it was stuck on my back when my girl seen it, so it was really like a flesh wound.
So that slowed the bullet down, so it didn't go the whole way through or anything?
The window and the seat, I was blessed, you know what I'm saying? And then my little girl screaming, we 4 deep in the car, you know what I mean? But the wrap up was crazy because it was my partner waking me up the next day. Like, bro, get up. I had to get him $10 to watch the cover because I had to act like I'm going to work. So I had to come out. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Then I ended up getting locked up like 3 days later. Man, that was crazy in the halfway. I made it home though. Man, I done been through some, man, I done been through something, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell anybody, man, keep going. Shit rise to the top.
I never would have known about the bread stuffing trick into the hole, though.
Yeah, you remember saran wrap,
Yeah. Oh,
it just hold you in some hood. You got to think quick. You know what I'm saying? You got to think quick or go back to prison. Me and my girl, she like, you not going back to prison.
I used to like be big fans of these dudes who are in these hardcore bands, and they would get into knife fights, and then they would have video of them just stitching their own fucking holes in their body up.
Man, they always been hard to me, man. The bikers, man, they just fight it out. Like, they barely got guns. They just flesh wound fight.
You miss those days?
Like, I watch them on documentaries. I don't know, remember. I just watched the documentary bar fights and stuff. They right. Go crazy, like the big ones that went down. And guess what? They never snitch. They just beat. You can put it up. The last biker gang, like 80 dudes just got off.
I was watching a documentary where Big U was talking about how he was catching fades outside the roller rink like nonstop, like 50 fades, like back-to-back dudes coming from other towns just because they heard about him, wanting to fight him. And that's how big a deal it was to be tough, but they weren't shooting each other, which is like, it's like impossible to imagine now.
Yeah, like now it's going to be a gunfight. That's what they said. Back then it was all about your fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's all about your stick game, what kind of biggest gun they got in the neighborhood.
But that's why it's funny is that a dude like Big U, who was the size of a fucking house, and when he was younger, obviously was probably even more intimidating.
I said Big U knocking shit out.
But he ends up being the fucking king of the spot because of physically, whereas now the craziest dude might just be a dude who's not scared to shoot somebody, but he's like 80 pounds.
Yeah, you're right. You say you had a wood?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
That one wood. Talk about my boy Desto.
Let's go. Yeah, shout out my boy Desto. Yeah. How'd you meet him?
Shout out Toulon. Toulon gave me a vest and it had a whole lot of cost, sir. Toulon is the I'm a brand ambassador for it. Like, we got our own black man. It's doing good right now. Shout out Toulon. So they were like, bro, put that vest on. So he tagged Desto. I tagged him, went to his page. He was hustling, know what I mean? He had a whole lot of cost service, so he was hustling back then. They're like 18 months ago, he was hustling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Years ago, when they introduced me to him, they just said, "Yo, you got to meet this dude because he's like kind of low key famous, but he ain't really like he's famous for selling lean to rappers." They told me they're like when Thug and Migos or whoever pull up to L.A., they call this dude. That's how I met him. That's what they told me about him. Then I met him, and we get along cool and everything. But then we had a No Jumper tour with Lil Pump. He just says, he's like, yo, can I come on the tour? I'm like, oh, this shit, the van is full or whatever. He's like, I'll get my own van. I'll just pull up. He pulls up. He meets Lil Pump. Lil Pump loves him so much that he spends the next couple of years of his life on tour with Pump. Exactly. And then through that, his clothing line starts getting lit. And he just, all of a sudden, he got Thug wearing it. He got everybody, Roddy Ricch, all these fools wearing it. And now he got 2 stores.
Yeah, genius.
I'm like, you were really like, I don't want to say a drug dealer, but you were really in the streets when I met you, and you changed shit. Yeah,
that's right. That's how it is. You giving me roses now. We giving you your roses, bro. They all how to call.
Oh, that's his runs.
Yeah, shout out to bro.
No, that's the Jokes Up runs, or is that? Oh no, it does say awful lot of runs. You're right.
Yeah. You know, that's what he do. That's why I say his marketing crazy. He not a collab with everybody, and he know that's gonna make the money.
I gotta make my way back out to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Where should we make sure we go when we come to Atlanta next?
Man, we're gonna go wherever you want to go eat, and the nightlife. We have to go out on the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? Because the nightlife is what it is. That's what make Atlanta.
I ain't been out at night in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta and I drank lean and sat in the studio for a week.
Yeah, see, we're gonna do that, and we gotta go on the nightlife because it's lit. It's a baby Cali, baby Hollywood.
That's what you hear a lot, huh? Black Hollywood, actually. Baby, I guess. It's smaller. There's like less clubs popping off on an average night.
No, we got a lot of clubs. Yeah. Monday to Monday. Not Sunday to Sunday. Monday to Monday is something to do. Literally,
Sunday
bro. Monday to Monday is popping.
Yeah. You know what's so crazy about these notes that I have written for you is that I accidentally mixed them in with the notes for the next interview. So like a lot of these questions make no sense about him, but that's all right. Okay, I just have to ignore the second half of these notes because they were written incorrectly. But yeah, I mean, all right. So where do you feel like you're kind of at in your career now, and where you're trying to take everything, and what you need to do to get to the next level?
Right now, I just found myself, so I know I'm finna take it to the next level. I just bought in Don Juan. Shout out Don Juan. He on with the label with my cameraman. He's hard. Got a quick turnaround, and I drop a lot of content. Like me, I believe in dropping a lot. Tapes every 3 months, videos every other day, you know what I mean? Because that's where I'm at with it. Like, I missed the overnight bus, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the grind now, and I'm gonna stay constant with my fans, because that's what I'm known for, drop a lot. Like, I can't keep up, bro. I don't know your songs, but you hard. All right.
I saw you say that, though. You said if you don't get the overnight, then you got to focus on the consistency and the longevity.
Yeah, like, for real, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna compare something like Detroit rappers. They don't got hooks.
Nope.
They just drop, like they just coming, like so. That's where that's how my hustle is, like a Detroit rapper. My whole hustle is like a Detroit rapper. No hooks. I'm just going. I'm making money off this. I'm doing that. I'm selling this. I'm tying my name to everything that makes sense. It's on that shirt, this hat, water bottle, sea moss. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing everything, and I'm an MC. I'm not a rapper, so I tell stories and topics of what you're going through. So don't really look at me like a rapper. A rapper and the MC is different. You can call old MCs like Red Man and Method Man. They'll break it down to you too. I talk about what you're going through. I get on stage too now and rap, but I talk about what you're going through. Trap pastor. That was, please come to me for that. I'm not a lyricist. I'm talking about what's going on right now and what just happened.
Definitely. Yeah, okay. This was the other question I wanted to ask you, because I know you've been around that whole world for so long. Like, Gucci as an A&R is like all of a sudden looking really fucking good this year, because you got, you know, Pooh Shiesty blowing up and Fujiano and everything. But then now it's like you see Gucci as kind of being the dude who's not scared to sign the most street rappers from a certain city. But then you're kind of seeing, like, Fujiano's got 5 years. Pooh Shiesty apparently shot someone in the ankle in the club. You know, that's it's
the gift and the curse, because guess what? Like, my artist thugging. My artist from the middle of nowhere, like a country town, all they know is gang banging, gun slanging. But they gotta know to feed off you, like, bro used to be thugging. So if he living comfortable now, I can live like that. If they ain't got that right now, you can't make nobody lawyer or mold nobody be no kind of way. It's too late in the game right now. It's 2000, down to 22. If they don't know to take care of their family and turn into the man, like, if you don't want to be the man known for having money now, used to be killing or whatever you want to be, you got it messed up. You got it all messed up. It's all about retiring and balling. It's not about going to prison and dying.
Definitely.
I'm telling you that. I've been through everything, however tough you think you is. It's about getting out the game, balling with your family, not going to prison and dying. And don't let nobody crash you out who ain't like that.
When you're so young, it's hard for you to see what's going to happen or what the results of shit is going to be. Because, like, that Fujiano case, like, it was a gun case that apparently the gun wasn't his. Somebody else was going to take credit for the gun, so he was probably going to skate. But then at the same time, like, he don't want to have to sit around waiting for the court date or whatever, so he fucking melts his ankle monitor off and just goes on the run and starts doing all this rapper shit. And it's like, now he's doing 5 years for cutting the fucking ankle monitor off when he didn't have to be doing that 5 years. He could have just sat in the house for a couple of weeks, months, whatever, got it over with, and been back to regular life.
Well, patience. Patience in this game, too. You got to know that. Like, I might go out topic right here. Like, I don't care about the vibe. Like, what mean, like, if it's popping over there, cool. If I want to go, I'm going to go. Like, I ain't just pumped up about doing that. And a lot of folk be new to getting money and new to fame. And it's like that. Don't get me wrong, because I don't been in them shoes. Like, just want to be, like, I got to do it. I don't care. So, like, I think anybody be like this here, like, hey, I'm finna have security. I got a show tonight. Hey man, I got all these dudes with me saying they my hitters. You know I don't supposed to be shooting my gun. But if some dudes really like that to shoot their gun at them, so I can't tell you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for real, like I'm telling you, cause I be tripping on certain situations, you know what I'm saying? So I can't say, nah, shout to pull the shot for him. But get what? If I'm fiend, homie, if I'm fiend you, bro, you know I don't supposed to be swinging on no nigga all shooting. Period. Like I'm keeping it real. Like I supposed to be stopping y'all. Like he cool, bro. Period. Any rap out there, you supposed to be telling your partner, I'm cool, bro. Not you going off and crashing out and everybody looking, then nigga won't come rap when you locked up like, yo, you wanted my spot. That's what it be, yo. A nigga got a crew for the nigga want their spot around right now. They don't even know. So that's why a lot of folk be head first not even knowing. Like, dang, bro, I keep crashing out, bro. I don't just gave you a dime or 20. Ain't about the money I gave you. It's about I don't supposed to move. I supposed to have security, and I'm going to think ahead, too, so I'm going to have my own security. You know what I'm saying? If I got to try there what it is, I got to sit down. I'm not running, because get what? Man, wherever state you get it locked up in, and you run over here to Camden, you get caught in Camden, you got to sit in this bucket. Or you too far, they might fly you like Connell, but you got to sit in the meat and ride all the way to that city. They going to stop 3-4 times. So you got to go through way more. It better all just get caught in the same city. That's what I'm telling you. You might get caught in the same city, turn yourself in.
See, those are the kind of details that a lot of people aren't thinking about.
Yeah, because I been through it. So
that's why I
really tell dude, like, if man, I do something in Cali right now, bro, where I know I don't did too much. I'm not going to run. Because get what? Cali going to come get you because they got money. You know what I'm saying? They going to extradite. A lot of dudes don't know. Then you get tricked. I don't been tricked though with the don't sign the waiver and sign it. I don't set. I know the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is with me. I only move what I can handle.
Right.
And dudes don't even know what they getting themselves into.
I got a homie who caught a case, and for a while he was just ducking it, staying super low key, deleted his Instagram. First couple years he was just being super sneaky, and now it's been like 8 years, and he's doing whatever on Instagram now. And I'm wondering, like, the cops just decide at some point they're gonna stop looking for you?
I ain't telling them what to do, but you know, the longer you run, the better. Because they get old, and it get old, and it be something you be like, oh man, I ain't even have to run that long and be straight out. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you to just turn yourself, but I just said me. Like, I just know what it is to ride through, to going back if you get caught. Some dudes get away forever, you know what I'm saying? Forever.
That's crazy. You ever have a charge hanging over your head and you thought about just like going on the run permanently, trying to just never get caught up?
I did. I'm telling you, I did, man. True story. I had them got all the way with it, thought it was gone. They had them told me like I don't got my license. They passed the law where you can go get your license. Man, I'm riding. I had them got me a Jag truck, the new. I'm riding whole precinct behind me for some old junk. You see what I'm saying? But I had them thought it was over with. Just like that though, like it just crazy like that. They pulled me over, went through the ropes and everything. That's what I was telling you about. They dropped me off. Like I don't been through a lot.
What's give me something that you saw or read or something recently that inspired you and that made you feel like, okay, that's some real shit right there.
Oh, the real shit I just seen Thug and just burning some fools out of jail.
Oh, I just
that was too hard. They burned us out of Rice Street. Like they did that. They burning them out, like, and for just off hands, since you just asked me fast, like, they burning somebody out. Jail messed up, bro. So that's why I'm always trying to free somebody. You know, rappers are dead, and no old folks or kids. Man, free them people. You know what I'm saying? Because jail messed up. And then COVID really messed up in them.
A lot of people like get out of prison and don't really have much to say about it. They just try to act like it didn't happen. You seem like you're still kind of like permanently affected by how shitty that was.
Yeah, because every day I'm moving not to go back. Every day I'm moving not to go back. So I still move and hustle like I just got out. And that keep me on my toes, you know what I'm saying? Because if everybody else can ball and go home, I can too.
I feel like a lot of life is like just being appreciative of what you have. And a lot of times it's really easy to forget what you got because everybody around you got the same shit that you got or is at a similar level.
More.
Yeah. But that's why I get a lot of like, I feel really happy watching some of these prison shows because it really makes me feel like that's where life could be.
Exactly.
And so everything I got going for me, it's like
that's your third eye open.
Exactly. Like that's where you could be.
You ain't have to go through it.
I can't even imagine being there and how much worse that would be.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to block out your kids, not your kid, but you got to block out everything because you don't even want to think what's going on. It's going to mess you up. You got daughters, like what they doing, who they around them grown, you know what I'm saying? So all that mess with you got to block it out. So now that your eyes open, that's right. So now you even moving out to go. You ain't finna let nobody around you crash out.
How old's your daughter?
I got 16 and 15.
So you still tell them that the you getting shot thing was a dream?
Man, that's crazy you said that. You can ask my girl right now, I call on FaceTime. I tell my daughter right now, she said, Dad, that wasn't no dream. That's crazy now. You said that was a dream. I tell her that right to this day. Like, I tell her that right to this day.
But how old was she when this happened? Because she was so young that you kind of had to lie.
Yeah, she like 4 or 5, I think.
Oh my God! So you had to try to soften it, and make it.
Yeah, but the whole time, like I could tell her right now. She'd be like, "Dad, that wasn't no dream. I know what happened because you know what I mean. Her friends from over there right now. She grown up now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy that she's gonna grow up thinking that it's not that out of the ordinary that her dad got shot right in front of her.
They say a lot in
craziest
the hood.
situation.
They say a lot in the hood. PTSD real. PTSD real. My first thing I seen, rest in peace, Black, like, he got stabbed in the neck by his girlfriend on Hudson. Like, I was super young, like 8 on Hudson Street, like the corner I used to hustle on.
Wow.
He had a sunroof too. That was so crazy. He came out the house arguing with his girl at the sunroof. She stabbed him right in the neck. That was my first homicide.
Wow.
Like,
she killed him with a knife in the neck.
It took him so long for the people to come and your body blow up. Like, you know, for the coroner to come. A dead body blow up, and it always fuck with me. Like, damn.
Do you know what happened to her?
Yeah, she went to jail.
She should probably stay there for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember no. I was young as hell, but that was my first time. He was just dead. I was like, damn, Black. He was cool as hell. He used to give me dollars and shit. My nigga Black, recipe.
Damn. I hate how I keep hearing about all these women catching bodies and shit, stabbing dudes in their sleep for cheating on them. The world is out of control.
They be having that thunderhead. Them niggas eating them girl too good.
Like, honestly, it was like last year where Rio the Young OG started telling me that, like, he knows a bunch of people that got stabbed in their sleep by their girl.
Some female like that. Like, I can't see that nigga with nobody else.
I'm so glad that I'm dating a girl who doesn't seem like the stabber type. What about your girl? You think she could stab somebody?
Yeah, she don't hit me in the head with a gun before. She have stabbed a girl when she was little fighting and shit, though.
Really?
Yeah, she crazy. She a girl to me. Yeah, she tore up.
I guess that is good to know that they got it in them.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything we should keep an eye out for? Anything?
I got a mini movie coming, man, like a documentary. It's gonna be like the old Master P movie, The Unbout It.
Yeah.
They'll know what I'm talking
Classic.
about. Like, I'm taking it back. Like, I feed off dude like Boosie. I want to work with Boosie too. I feed off like the old Boosie used to put it in their face, like let you see him. Like, used to be 1,000 dudes behind the gate. Bitch, we out chill, all the way retarded. Like, that what we was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was saying that some of the other day.
About the old plies.
What happened to the good old-fashioned hood movies?
I'm coming back with them, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what? They make a lot of moves in Detroit, though. I like the Detroit scene. Ohio, they make a lot of moves up there. Like, you type in, they on Prime Video. Shout out Benny, Get Benny. Benny just dropped the movie. It's on Prime Video, too.
Okay.
Benny the Butcher, he hard, too.
Oh, yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I didn't even know that you would been a fan of him.
Yeah, I listen to everybody. I'm a real, like, Atlanta, like, it's real Motown.
And
So.
Benny might rap over.
I know it ain't too many artists you can't ask me about. I don't know.
He might rap over, like, different types of beats and shit, but, like, the shit that he told me off camera about, like, what he was doing before he was rapping, I was like, wow.
He real.
He out there.
Yeah, he a real hustler.
For sure. Anybody want to shout out? Anybody want to thank? Anything we got to look forward to?
No, shout out to everybody who deal with me, who mess with me, who listened to my music, the whole session, that ENT, cameraman one, my artist Skip. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna sign, looking for like 2 more females. I got one working right now, Lil Red, she working. Like, I'm just really on the grind too. Like, I'm building mine, like, I'm gonna be the next Master P. You know what I'm saying? I'm really coming. Like, all product, everything, like, it just up with me. Like, shout out my old lady, shout out my kid, like, shout out you for even interviewing me, Adam. You're a real one.
My pleasure, man.
Shout out Slime, cause you know Slime make a lot for me. Shout out everybody who ever did something for me genuine. If it wasn't genuine, I don't care about it. Cause a lot of folks do something for you for acing the whole favors. You know what I'm saying? just keep going, man. Like, I always find the bright side of everything. Don't tell them you can't do it, because they told me I couldn't do it either. And I ain't even reached my peak. I'm going to give them hell at them. You know what I'm saying? But just stay grinding.
For sure. I just want to put this out there in the universe. We got to get young Scooter on the podcast.
I'm going to get him up here. He coming right now. I'm going to make sure he comes. So you can tell me anything, I get him up here. He ain't no thing. I'm going to make sure he come, Adam. That's on me.
Crazy. Let's go. VL Deck, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Appreciate you, man.
Trap.
Much love.